Hi nail babes, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you guys how I achieved this cheetah print over my dip powder with nail polish. I got this cheetah inspiration from Rachel and decided to recreate it. A little bit different than her many different colors, but she used gel. I'm gonna use regular polish. So first I'm going to start by filing off the shine. I did do a coat of gel clear just because once I did this hand, I didn't want to do this hand yet, and it was time for me to go to sleep, so I just real quick did a coat of top coat. So I'm going to take my sanding band and just lightly sand off the top coat. And the white that I used was igel baby powder. Really pretty white pigmented color. I only did 2 coats of the white, and it covered really well. So I am going to be giving this hand and these 2 fingers with the cheetah print design a gel matte finish. And this sanding band is one that I've used already, so it's not gonna burn my skin. So I'm kind of just being a little sloppy with how I file this top coat off. I like to use sanding bands that I've used in the past to do, little things like this with. Kind of gives you a reason to keep them. I like to save as much nail products and supplies as I can, and this is a good way to keep your sanding bands after you use them and they're not quite good enough for other purposes. So I filed off the top coat, and I'm just going to use a little buffing block to kind of rough it up a little more. I got this idea from Rachel. She used a little bag as her palette for her colors. I don't have like a specific palette for this type of stuff, so I did order this pack of dotting tools from Amazon, and they have all different size points. I'm gonna use this one. It's not too big but not too small. Like this one's really big, so I'm gonna use this side. I'm gonna use this really fine point on this dotting tool to do my outside cheetah print color, and then I'm gonna use this medium sized end to put the little pink accent dots on here. Pink and brown really go together in my opinion, and gold, I always like to have a little bit of glitter, so I used Rossi's Celebration dip that they sent me in their influencer box. So that is this color, and I always like to switch up my manis. I don't keep the same pattern and style on each hand just because I like them to be a little bit different, a little more fun. So first I'm gonna start with my dots. I'm gonna use my tan polish, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my baggie. Now I'm using just regular Walmart LA Colors nail polish. And this polish did dry super fast, so I do kind of have to work diligently with this. So you can see this is the side I'm going to use, and I'm just going to dip it in there and kind of just make random little crazy dotted oval-y things. I really don't know how to describe it on my nail to give that cheetah print effect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Every mani is perfect to you. So I'm gonna leave that one, and then I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. I kind of don't really pay attention to placement. I just have fun and put the dots wherever. This is my first time ever doing cheetah print. I have only been doing my own nails for a few months now. I started when quarantine came around, so it was maybe March, April, May-ish I started doing my own nails, and that is when I discovered I was actually really good at it. Not to toot my own horn, I do still learn a lot about nails every time I do my nails. But I can definitely say I did not expect myself to be talented like this. So I got this little fan at Walmart. It was like $4 or $5. I am going to let my nails dry in front of the fan for a second. So you can see, like, some of them are shiny, some of them are not. This polish dries fairly quickly. Okay, so I let that dry for a little bit, and now I'm going to do my outside black. And again, I'm just gonna put a little bit of black nail polish on my baggie, and I'm gonna use the super fine dotting tool and just dip it in and kind of just go around the tan spots. You can connect the lines, or you can put them, like, you know, spaced out on each side. Kind of just whatever you prefer. I just throw it on there because it doesn't have to be perfect to me. I'm gonna love it regardless because I put my heart into it. So I'm trying not to pick up too much, but it's not really working out that way. And that looks crazy, but who cares? And I'm gonna leave that one like that, and then I'm gonna come to this hand and just do the same thing. Okay. Oh, well, there we go. Polish on my pinky. I almost didn't do the cheetah print on this hand, but it looked a little weird compared to my other hand. So I decided I would do it, and plus I wanted to show you guys how I achieved my cheetah print. If you press too hard with the dotting tool, you will get like lines in the middle of your black spots. So don't press too hard. Now, I don't need to let this dry to put my pink dots on, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my pink polish on here. And these were, I think, $1 at Walmart. And I'm gonna use the not so small, not so big tool. Just dip it in and kind of just place the dots everywhere. Well, not everywhere. I don't want to put too many, but I'm gonna put some just to fill in the gaps and give my mani a little more like fun dimension. And I got this idea from no biggie, we can fix that. I just put a pink dot on top of my black line by accident, but it's okay. It is fixable. Everything you do with your nails is fixable. I try not to get frustrated when I have little oopsies like that, because it's nothing that you can't fix. We are all talented in doing our nails, and I'm going to just dip back into my black and go right over top of that pink, and voila, it's fixed. So now I'm gonna let this dry for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead with my top coat. All of my go-to products are linked on my website. So if you go to my website, I will put the link in the description, and click the links tab on my website. You'll see a list of all the products that I use, my lamp, my drill, my gel top coats, my go-to colors. I really only use Simply Southern dip nails and J&I dip nails products. I have codes for both of those that I will also put below in the description so that you guys can get some fun little discounts. I do order here and there from other companies, but mainly and mostly my go-tos are Simply Southern and J&I. So I'm gonna start in the middle, get a little bit of product off my brush, and then I go around the sides. And if I make any little mistakes like right here, just clean it up. And I'm gonna do the same with this finger. I start here, get a little bit of that product off my brush, and then I back and forth brush stroke motions get towards my cuticle. You don't want to apply your any kind of powder or polish or gel or dip liquids immediately right towards your cuticle. You always want to get a little bit of that product off your brush and then start towards your cuticles, because that's how you get cuticle flooding and really messy cuticle lines. So I'm going to cure this for 1 minute. So I did read the bottle. It says cure for 90 to 120 seconds. So I'm going to cure for 2 minutes just to be safe. I have never used Beetles at all. Never mind their matte gel top coat. So I just want to be cautious. And there we have it. So those 2 nails are matte. The rest are shiny. I really love this matte top coat. It's dry with 2 minutes and it is super matte. So I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I'm going to take some pictures. So I did apply my J&I foot and hand balm. It's naturally made. Oh goodness, my hands are slippery now. I can't open it. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to open it, but it is a balm like pomade. It has shea butter, beeswax, coconut oil, and argan oil. It really moisturizes your hands. My hands tend to be like super ashy when I'm finished doing my nails, so I always like to apply that to give myself my moisture back. And I'm going to apply my cuticle oil. So my cuticle oil is also J&I in the scent Cinnablend. It smells super good. And I'm going to just run it along my cuticle line. You don't want to get cuticle oil on your nail because it tends to like spread. I don't know how to explain it, but leaving like streaky looking marks on your nails. It's not really good for pictures because your pictures will pick it up. And also it adds glare to your nails when you go to take your nail fees. So I just go around my nail. I don't get it on my nail. And the one thing I really love about J&I, not only is her products homemade, not bought in from like a vendor or anything like that, this brush is like perfect for the application of your cuticle oil, and it helps you get it like exactly where you want it. The brush is thin. It's not super thick like some cuticle oil pens, where like the brush is super thick and it's kind of hard to be precise with that. And I'm just going to blend the cuticle oil in with my pomade just so it doesn't look super greasy, but it still looks moisturized. And now I'm ready for my nail fees, and I will post the pictures at the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any requests, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel and watching my video on how I achieve this cheetah print effect on my nails.